Best Damn Sports Podcast, period. 806. Catching the vibe. 806. I love a night. 806. 806. It's the vibe. 806. 806. Shout out G. 806. 806. We're now in the mix with DJ Bofka. You already know what it is. It's your boy Melly Mellon. This is the Best Damn Sports Podcast, period. This is 806 The Show. We have a fantastic show for y'all. As always, I'm joined by my co-host to the left, former YS Hooper, Chinese food connoisseur, the heavyweight champion of the world. Make some noise for REG. Welcome, sir.
Welcome back, my guy.
Feels good to be back. Feels good to be back. Co-host to the right, former Salem High football captain, inventor of the Sanchi special, the suntan Superman himself. Make some noise for suntan. And we have a real special guest today. It's a hoop episode. We're going to get into some hoop talk because we got a true hooper in the building.
Yes, sir.
The all-time leading scorer in Beverly High basketball history. Make some noise for Jacob Klaas, everybody! Welcome.
Happy to be here.
How you feeling, bro?
I'm great.
All right. Before we get into your basketball journey, we're in the middle of the playoffs, so we're gonna talk some players. Unfortunately, I was hoping, and I'm not even hoping. I didn't even think this wouldn't happen. That we would be talking about the Celtics matchup in the second round when we're recording this on a Friday after Game 6. Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, we're going to Game 7.
They're making it exciting.
So by the time this episode comes out,
I don't want to say it's exciting.
the city either did a sigh of relief, or if you know Boston media, the city's burning down right now. It's literally on fire.
It's gonna be burning down.
Yeah. I feel it.
Jacob did tell us that unfortunately he is a Knicks fan. So shout out to my guy Koki. I'm sure Koki had something to do. Actually, no, you said your pops and your whole family's from New York. So we're gonna let it slide. So we'll just go.
Makes sense.
That was a good win for them, though.
Good win.
Yeah, it was a great win.
Good win.
One that I had to refresh my phone 3 times to make sure it was right.
You thought it was a glitch?
Yeah, I was like, no way.
I'll check later.
I talked about this before we went live, but I don't know what's wrong with this era of basketball. Josh, you played high school basketball.
Okay.
What would you have done if you were down 45 at halftime? Would you have finished that game?
45 at halftime is wild.
Wild.
Yeah, I'm definitely have to finish the game. But the last thing you want to do is mercy rule, regardless of what level of sports you're in. That's the most disrespectful thing you've ever gonna deal with. But you would think they would come out of halftime with some vigor, with some excitement. Like, yo, we can't lose by this much. Let's at least lose by 10, 15.
You would
tops.
assume after halftime they'd take their foot off the gas. It's time to make a run themselves. 50 is like a lot of hoopers just mentally they gonna take the foot off the gas if they up 50.
Especially with this modern era where it's the 3-point. Those buckets are coming.
Yeah,
you're gonna get those points. Nothing.
Yeah.
Y'all got nothing.
Who was the homie that started fighting? Who was it?
was it Dyson?
Oh, Dyson Daniels and Mitchell Robinson?
Yeah.
He has my respect.
Yeah.
You should be fighting.
Yes, that's what I was gonna.
I was gonna get that.
Yeah.
You should be fighting.
I'm not finishing that game. I'm getting thrown out, bro. Losing by 50, I'm getting thrown out.
Especially if they're getting free throws. Every one of those free throws, you're gonna earn those free throws.
Especially because they're
drive the hell
eliminated.
in. Yeah, drive in. You getting haymaker.
Because if I notice my team quit, I was like, oh, y'all quit up, all right, and they're not letting up. I don't have another choice. You get the fast break. I'm tossing you into the stands. And I'm getting kicked out. Yeah. So at least I have something like, yo, I ain't go out like that. At least, you know what I mean? It's something to save yourself. Because right now you're waking up and they're waking up in the morning looking at not the paper.
The newspaper. The column on the newspaper.
Reading the Washington Post. They're going on ESPN and they're like, damn. And every 7 minutes, that scroll goes by. And what was I don't remember the total. I think it lost
134 to 84.
I was about to say, at one point, I was like, yo, they're on pace to get 170.
Yeah.
That's ugly, bro.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, yo, the problem, this is what's funny about sports media. 3-4 days ago, they were asking whether the Knicks can even win the series.
Crazy.
Now, you guys have moved on to the second round, the Knicks. How far do you honestly think the Knicks can go?
They got like a curse. They can't get past the Eastern Conference Finals, but I think they could do it this year.
I mean,
I really do. It's like wide open. I feel like it's wide open. Tatum's injured. He's soft.
we're fine with you being a Knicks fan. We're not just going to let you take shots at our Celtics team. First of all, nobody on the Knicks is a champion. So let's just start there.
First time for everything. Though.
True, that is true.
First time for everything.
That is true, but we got a few rings over here. Just say it. No, honestly, I think when we picked the regular season, when we said our regular season preview, I think we all had the Knicks in the finals. Nobody saw Detroit to do what they won. No one thought Tatum was going to come back this season.
That Celtics,
Yeah. You had Celtics. I had the Knicks.
I don't think it was a curse. I just think like something's going to happen. Almost like the Cowboys, or like something's going to happen.
Yeah.
Mitchell Robinson has like turned his ankle a couple times and it's been fine. You turn your ankle one more time, bro, that's a wrap.
Yeah.
He's always getting hurt too.
He's fragile. Yeah.
Ankles are no joke, though.
And
Oh, trust me, I've had ankle problems.
Ankles are no
It's
joke.
definitely no joke.
And it's like, are you still gonna get the same cat every time?
I know, right?
Because sometimes he'll have a great game and he thinks, I did enough.
But the thing
and
about
then
the
he'll
Knicks,
stop rest of the season, series.
They definitely have a lot of depth on that team, which is like makes it like. Every time I see Anunoby score, I'm like, geez,
But the
I
problem
forget he's in the. You know what I'm saying?
Look, they have a roster.
Clarkson comes off the bench like
They
what?
have a roster. The
pickup.
problem is sometimes these players disappear. Like Bridges, literally, like, bro, we.
Oh, yeah.
Like they traded everything for you, and you're going some games 0-4.
Yeah.
Like no points, bro. Like that can't. I understand you're defensive specialist, and honestly,
He's
you're
a
not
3
even.
and D.
You're not
supposed
even
to
like
be, at
you're not even guarding up like that. So it's
Yeah.
just like, what are you doing out there? Like honestly, for people who like, there's a game you like 3 shots. Like, bro, you're playing 30+ minutes. What are you doing out there for 30 minutes?
Not even a layup. So come on, like,
Yo, bro, like not even some free throws,
put back.
like some.
you
Like,
got attempts,
Put
bro.
back or something.
listen, we
Do
love
something.
to make fun of Cat, but at least Cat does effort.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cat. They give Cat a bad rap. He is a good player.
Yeah, he is.
He's
It's
goofy.
just the off the court, like the little zesty stuff.
He's
It
definitely.
is. He's a little.
And that little
sorry to
zest-
say, the little Dominican in him is a little.
yeah. Like
That little zest sometimes shows up on the court when he tries to
He's complaining.
get a call too. It's like not even complaining, like when he's trying to.
He's wild.
That's the same play that a Joel Embiid would do. It just looks a little different when Cat does it.
goofy.
Yeah.
It's a lot more goofy. And Joel's already kind of goofy. It's just a little, little spice meter.
I'm not a fan of complaining, like in general. I like when players just deal with it.
Because complaining's not gonna change anything.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
All you're gonna do is
I mean,
piss off the ref.
Get back on defense. Right? Like,
You don't change anything, but you could like put a little mental note on the ref. You
Oh,
complain
yeah.
4 times in a row of a foul.
Definitely.
The fifth one is if the fifth one's close, he's gonna be like, I give it to him.
you
Some
can
refs.
definitely
Some.
manipulate them a little.
You have to say you say.
Watch him.
There's
hit.
ways
He
of
keeps
saying
on
it.
taking
You could
that.
be like, "Yo, ref, come on!" To keep like, you don't have to be like, "Come on!" Like Towns. You don't have to be like that.
Yeah.
But you gotta say something because you gotta let them know, like, bro, I'm getting fouled. If you say enough,
that?
Watch 5. He keeps on traveling.
just stuff like
Watch his
that.
feet. I'm telling you, ref.
Who else moved on for the East? I think no one else in the East moved
The
on.
East?
Well,
No.
the Magic looking like they're about to.
Yeah.
That series still confuses me.
I'm not confused. I said it from the jump. If you double team Cade, there's no one else that can score, and that's exactly like
Something changed when like he got hurt.
You didn't need the super
Came back.
genius. You didn't need who was the coach last year for the Knicks? What's his face?
Tibbs.
Tibbs. You didn't need Tibbs draw something up like a defensive genius stuff. Nah, bro. I could have did that scheme. We're just gonna double the only person that can score, and then if Duran can score and if everybody else can score, good for them.
I know, 'cause
And
that's
they
like
can't.
a defensive kind of grit.
Yeah,
team. Like,
they're slow. Like,
But compared to like the 04 Pistons, 04 Pistons had a couple offensive options.
yeah, they got the mid range.
they had
Hamilton.
a lot of offense.
Rasheed Wallace spreading the floor with shooting deep
Chauncey
threes.
Billups could hit any shot he wanted.
Yeah, he missed the clutch, bro.
And had Ben Wallace to get out everything else.
That was a fire team. That was kind of like an ill put together team. Like the defensive center.
Listen,
That's not happening anymore, though.
New York right now are praying Celtics losing Game 7. If Celtics are out and Detroit is out, actually maybe not, because then there'll be no pressure.
What happens like
And
this?
then-
No,
Sixers-
actually,
and
it'll
then
be the
they'll-
opposite. All the pressure will be on New York. Like, all right, no one's here. You got no one's here to stop
And
you.
all of a sudden, Paul George decides to be 25 again. Drop it. You know, like,
I said it, man. I said it like when the playing started, when we got Philly, I was like, if they're 100%, if you didn't watch the NBA at all this season, and you looked at both rosters, you'd be like, damn, Philly's a squad.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell which one was second and seventh seed.
true.
Yeah. Derek White's got to show up though.
He-
He is
Bro,
terrible.
what's going on?
He's like
Listen,
he's the
listen.
Sixers' best player right now.
Yo, bro, he
I'm
forgot
not-
how
I
to
don't know
play.
what's
I'm not
going
gonna lie to you,
They say
because Boss, I don't know what it is. Boston's kind of been like nice to him. Like, what are you gonna say to him? He's been horrible all year.
all year, bro.
All
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like
He did
that.
hit 4 threes
The
yesterday.
new
but-
role that like
Yeah.
when they yeah, I don't know.
It doesn't fit him anymore. The system doesn't fit.
But no, it's like he's getting the same shots.
He be
bro.
chucking
They're just
mad
not going in.
threes, too. Like he just
But
like
it wasn't-
last year they were going in. Every other, remember in San Antonio, he was not a shooter scorer. So
True,
we're
at all.
seeing Derek White from San Antonio right now, and that's not who we clearly want.
Not who we need.
No.
We need. Then again,
there were glimpses. That's what it is. We saw it. We like he could be this. Like if he really like he has the potential to be.
All right. So let's assume
Got scared.
that,
It's like, I'm
that
not ready
when
to be a
we're
star.
watching when we're
Like,
watching this, that the Celtics moved on and took care of business in Game 7.
Hopefully,
Okay.
let's go.
You don't want that because, like,
That's
bro,
not
I
gonna
don't know. I don't know if Boston loses again to New York in a series. I think they took that very personal last year. I doubt, but also we have nobody to cover their big men. Mitchell Robinson's getting 6
I'm
rebounds a
curious
game.
because
offense.
really the NBA playoffs is really about who stays healthy.
yeah.
yeah.
Like a lot of these teams, like we'll see who next rounds, like who can really last in the
I'm
playoffs.
not gonna lie to you, I might trip and roll on Mitchell Robinson's ankle. Get him out the series.
Get him out of there.
Get him out of there.
That's the same situation with the Sixers, though. If they end up passing us,
Like is
And
Embiid gonna be
the first thing I'm gonna do is lock up Joel Embiid. If he tries to do a move and we both fall, he's out.
Yeah,
But it's like-
take a charge.
Yeah, like, take a charge on Embiid and he's gonna be out. But I don't see if it's the Sixers versus Knicks. I don't see Embiid making it the whole series. I just don't.
real?
Yeah,
I think he'll be here and there. I don't think he's gonna be
Yeah.
there every game.
not it. Yeah, like the
physical?
first. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
I think it takes some time to
going
recover.
up against an
Neither
actual
series,
center is kind of.
neither team, Philly or Boston, is going to be easy for the Knicks. If Philly's 100%, well, obviously, anytime we talk about this, we're assuming
course.
everybody's healthy. Obviously,
Yeah.
so if
2K
Philly's
style.
healthy. And you got Paul George playing like he's on steroids. Like they gave him 25 game suspension. Like the steroids just went out of his system in 25 games.
Man.
Whatever. Like,
Just let
bro,
him
I
fully-
know science.
Yeah,
like,
just
come on.
let him fully heal and then get back for the
Like, all
playoffs.
of a sudden he comes back rested and on steroids. I'm like, what? And he's like, oh, we charged his
He's been
suspension.
dealing with these injuries for like 5+ years.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Finally, gets rid of
You
him.
got Maxey, who's on point, been
Yeah, I know. He's-
always
he's
been a
a
playoff
hooper.
player. Edgecombe,
It's just like-
if he could just give you 15 or 20, he can give you that energy. He's good. You got a couple pieces. Yo, Philly.
Oubre too.
Kelly Oubre. I was gonna
Grimes.
say the same shit.
Grimes hit like,
Grimes,
what did he have?
yeah.
6 threes in game
What's
5?
that about?
Yeah.
They got some
right.
random pieces over there.
If
They got the right
hopefully,
pieces.
This sounds dumb because when
Drummond?
we're watching this, it'll be past.
Making threes? What the hell?
Philly can make the finals, yo.
Stop.
I don't see
Philly
that.
can make the finals.
No.
If Paul George decides to be old Paul George, maybe I think so. But like, other
Embiid's
than-
got to be healthy though.
yeah.
They
It
got-
has to be like, oh damn, they're actually
Right.
all healthy.
I don't-
There has to be like
Let's just say
that.
Celtics lose, unfortunately. I don't think they lose in the game 7.
They're not. I don't think
but
so.
let's just say they do. I don't think the Knicks are a powerhouse with it. You know what I mean? It's not like that's a very that can go to 7. And in game 7, listen.
So they shoot too many threes.
It's all about runs.
might make
If you watch all their losses when they're up, another
shoot
team
themselves
comes
out.
back, they're like 10 for like 40.
Yeah.
And then they keep doing it, and they
But
don't.
if,
It's like
if
they don't
the
learn.
problem is if
They
we're
don't-
on,
they don't make adjustments.
We're unbeatable. It's the Celtics is the definition
that kind
of
of
live
offense.
by the 3, die by the 3.
I hate that offense. I hate that style of offense.
They made 3 field goals in Game 5 in like the fourth quarter. It was like 3 for 20.
It was crazy.
And Philly made 12. So like, that's the difference.
I've said it before. It's hard to tell a team who's won a championship to switch things up.
Yes. That's
true.
the
only
worst
way you
part.
do it is fire the coach. And you're not firing the coach. So he's gonna be like, "What you gonna tell
His
me?"
record right now is crazy.
He's
Like, as a,
Yeah,
as a-
like how do you can't argue with him? He's like,
Yeah.
"Yo, I've won, bro. Like, what do you want me to do?" And all he can say is like, "Hey, I did the plays. Not my fault. They couldn't make it in."
They didn't execute.
It's literally what he was saying.
That's how they won.
Sometimes it be like that where you see them have mad open shots and it's like, bro, you just not making it.
Yesterday, yo, they were missing
They'd be like-
bunnies yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
like literally they just. Even Pritchard came in, he looked like it was a non-factor. They sat him down because the problem with Pritchard is if you're not on, you can't play him. If he's not on, because he's a defensive liability. So if you're not even scoring, I can't even have you out there because they're gonna attack you and they're gonna kill you anyways. That's why I didn't
We do
agree
have,
with him
like-
being in the starting lineup. And
And then we are using
Yeah.
a lot of different rotations. We got Shireman coming in, Hauser, and there's a lot of
Walsh.
players that are not really like cooking right now.
How did they play the fourth at all?
barely no.
Because by the time I got home, put it on.
I think they gave
none of them was
out.
in.
I think they gave up a little too early.
Yeah.
But I could see like, yo, we got to get ready for Game 7. But
Yeah, the energy was definitely like
No.
when Tatum,
and
when
we
Tatum
all
was
saw
out.
it. It was like the beginning of fourth quarter. We knew Celtics were not going to win that game.
Yeah.
And I think they did too. Tatum was literally just kind of like hobbling around. He went to the locker room. Mazzulla must have been like, nah, we're cutting it. Jaylen Brown was getting in foul trouble. By the way, you know the top 2 people in offensive fouls in the NBA are?
I bet JB,
JB's second.
because he's strong as hell, and
Carl Anthony Towns is first.
yo, JB strong
That
as
makes
hell,
more
and he
sense,
just
though.
like runs through people.
But he's always done that.
I mean, he does that. He's had like
He does that
6 of
little
those push-offs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even
but
even his
everybody
pull up,
does- I
it's like
just-
an elbow.
Because
in
there's
the
like a,
face.
it's like
It
a,
annoys me when they call for like,
SGA is worse.
yeah, like SGA does that play every
it's like a
single
fine
time.
line. It's like you can't extend, but you can like.
Yeah.
Like Brown does it a little bit. SGA, if he does it, he does it with his hand too. He'll like,
Oh, yeah,
he'll do
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Notice, like,
and then
this
they'll
day and
pay as a
age,
highlight.
They're
Clearly it's
their
foul.
offhand is doing a lot of like. We
You're
never
not-
were allowed to do that back in the day.
You're not allowed to do that.
Well,
I
the,
think now you
the
could.
rules all changed.
It's
which
crazy.
is annoying.
The defender could do this. You could do a crossover arm swipe, and it
Crazy.
takes their momentum off, and you just go.
That's funny. That's funny. All right, let's talk about the West. Is anybody even gonna give OKC a challenge?
Well, the Spurs always gave them a challenge in the season.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I think they could.
Now Denver's out of here, and we'll talk about the
Timberwolves are
we
gone
gotta,
too.
We're gonna have to hold Jokic accountable.
Timberwolves, just because of McDaniels and
They're gone. They lost three their best players. They're gone.
Yeah.
They still play super hard though. That's the thing.
Yeah, but that's not gonna
You
win
gotta
a
watch.
series though.
They won this move. Well,
And they won that one.
They won like two games.
when do they come back though?
Who?
The injured.
DiVincenzo's gone.
DiVincenzo's
he's
literally
done.
I know
dead.
him, but
And
It's
And,
like-
and it's done
did they clear? Yeah, they say what it was.
nah, they say
It's his-
gone.
it's like multiple weeks.
Multiple weeks.
Yeah, it's all said, but they ain't
He's not
something.
gonna come back.
Yeah,
It's like a bone bruise multiple weeks. He's been dealing with that knee for like he wasn't healthy.
He'll be
He
back.
fought through. He's
then
not
he overextended that.
that
That shit hurt me.
It looked bad for sure.
The only thing Minnesota got, at least you got Rudy who could kind of.
Rudy did step
But I
up.
also believe Wemby might look at him like, oh, y'all think this guy can guard me?
No,
Yeah.
I can't. That
But
can't
nobody
happen.
knows his habits the most.
Wemby's been frying him since. There was like a clip. He was like 16, just giving him buckets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo.
yeah.
He probably knows his every move. Like
Yeah, Wemby's the type of guy like just like Chet. Like, yo, I have beef with him. Chet's like, why? Because people think you're good, and I know you're not. And that's might be
prove it.
Wemby's attitude. Like, y'all, because Rudy's like, oh, I think I deserve more help, more attention for Defensive Player of the Year. That about to piss Wemby off. Like, oh, you think you could take one of my votes? All right, I'll show you, buddy. I'll show
Well,
you.
I will say, as a Rudy hater, he did pretty well this series versus Joker. Now it's because it's
that was actually,
more
like-
physical,
He's,
Yeah.
and he's
never
okay
given
with
a
that.
compliment. In the 5 years we've been doing this podcast, he's never given Rudy Gobert
Nah,
a
fuck Rudy
compliment.
Gobert.
Yo,
but
he did kind of cook.
he was D'ing him up. It was crazy. Like he was actually stopping him on plays that Jokic makes in his sleep.
Yeah, we never see Jokic get stopped.
No,
like,
like,
he makes it happen.
even
Whether
when he
he's gonna
stopped, he still got a triple
play
double.
make or something. Yeah, right.
But
Triple double. Or
nah,
something.
he was getting locked down, and I was like, okay, Rudy's doing something, and I saw him get some offensive plays, like he learned something over the offseason.
At some point.
But having Julius Randle as your number one is not going to get you that's the many wins you need.
Because maybe for just Wemby, but like, yo, San Antonio has a squad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This might be
Castle's
the only.
nice.
Like, if it wasn't for OKC, I would say like, yo, you better get San Antonio now because they're going to three-peat in the next few years.
The Wolves got a little experience. They've kind of.
Yeah, but you just don't have enough.
The thing with these
players.
young guys
Yeah.
on the Spurs, they
I don't think you have enough.
who did they just play? Oh my bad.
Who's talking about?
Oh yeah,
Denver.
The Spurs.
No,
No.
Spurs played Portland.
Portland.
Which
Yeah. It's a first round. It's a 7 seed that you're supposed to. That's what the Celtics are supposed to do to Philly.
Yeah.
Just get rid of the 7 seed. Now Denver, are we gonna hold Jokic accountable?
I think he's holding himself accountable at this point.
Yeah.
All right, he had a good interview. He pretty much said like, yo, if we were in Serbia, we all would have
All
got
got
fired.
fired. Yeah, I'm like, okay, so you guys definitely dropped the ball.
Yeah.
But this is, remember, this is a player that a lot of people like. We think he's the best player in the world. Best player in the world can't lose in the first round to a team missing their best player.
See,
That just can't. That just.
Facts.
Now we would put a different spotlight on him if he was a player who, I guess, cared for the game.
I don't think that matters.
It
But
does though
he
because
cares about riding his horses in the offseason more.
No, I get it. I get it.
too much of who Joker is.
But that doesn't mean I just be like, oh,
wanna
you
be
don't
over
care,
here
so I'm
and
just
something
gonna
else.
give you a.
He cares about the game, but it's not that like
I just think he needs
you
more
can't
help.
tell that he's
Me and the real
trying.
opposite.
Yeah.
Me and the real opposite is Adio's a player friendly. Like, oh, he tried hard. Let's give him a break. I'm more like, if you're a superstar and you get paid all this money and you're an MVP,
Fucking show up.
I need to show you that, like, you need to show me.
Yeah.
And then you're held to a standard, not the LeBron standard, but you need to be held to a standard like you are a champion. You're an MVP. A champion and an MVP cannot lose in the first round to a team without their best player. That just can't happen.
with a healthy roster.
And we're thinking of Denver like, yo, they can make some noise. Like, oh, they might give OKC. They took, they went to 7 last year. You know what I mean? Like they got some pieces. And you can't get, and you didn't just. It's not like you lost in 7 to a tough Minnesota team.
No.
They beat you, bro.
Yeah. They didn't have Gordon. That's a big loss for them.
That is a big
That
loss.
team was
big
definitely.
And they got to figure it out because clearly. Every year is like, as long as we have Gordon, and you guys never have Gordon. So clearly he can't make it to the playoffs.
They got to get a new
He
coach.
plays sometimes.
They got to get a new coach.
Yeah, I think this is the way they went out this year. I wouldn't be surprised in a couple of weeks he's gone.
But
Yeah.
first round, somebody when you lose when it's
They were
disappointing. Somebody got to go.
They were gonna fire him the year he won the championship, but he won it. All right, get you. Okay,
but
this keeps
they've
him
always
over
been
years.
kind of like they fired their coach when they were winning at one point. What was it?
Oh, Malone?
Yeah. It was kind of like a weird. It's always been
Yo.
kind of weird over
Yeah,
there.
they-
Like
they got weird stuff.
Imagine Jokic is exactly who we hear LeBron is behind the scenes. Where he's like, yo, get this guy.
Yeah.
Imagine he's just a nuisance.
go
behind
get
the
Brown
scenes.
back. yeah.
Because,
Take him from USC,
I've
go.
never,
Give him this
I've
Porter
never
character.
seen Jokic this emotional in the playoff series.
I know.
When he's
Yeah.
beefing with guys, he's out here like he was in his feelings. You know what I mean? He's upset, so he might go to the GM like, listen, you better figure it out.
Go give me some pieces.
Cause like LA's real nice, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sunshine is real nice.
This is what
How-
you struggle
You know what I
with.
mean? I would love
when
to
you,
go.
When you stick with one team, you have to go through the struggles. You got to go through. You're not jumping from good team to good team to good team.
I don't know.
These champions. At least he's a champion, I guess.
No, I give that.
You know,
but like,
He had a
he gonna
great
fail a lot, but at least he
No,
got
that's-
MVP champion.
it's a resume. On his resume is MVP champion. Also on his resume, losing in the first round to a Minnesota team without the star. Both of them on there. Like it just.
Yeah,
That frustration could be from getting locked up by Rudy Gobert, though.
I know.
Yeah,
That is true.
after you've been
Damn.
dominating him every single time you first.
How does he figure me
What
out?
happened this time?
Yeah. I'd be
Well,
tight.
Rudy is a perfect like. Rudy's like, I don't have to do anything but guard you, bro. That's my
your-
only
that's your
job
main-
out
yeah,
here.
you don't have
is
to-
to guard you, and it's not like Jokic is not really gonna cross you up, and
He's
then you can
not.
stay in front of him. Jokic kills you by the passes and all that other stuff. If you just and then Jamal Murray decides to just completely just forget who he is.
He's always a question mark, honestly.
but when,
No, usually on point. I feel
when
like
he's
he's
on
in the
point,
playoffs.
he
But
can
when he
bring you
is
to a
in the
title, bro.
playoffs,
So it's kind of
exactly.
like
But
you
it's always
kind of
a
don't
question
know.
mark.
What else in the West? Lakers are up 3-0. If it doesn't matter.
KD's
Number
never
one,
come back.
if you get swept, that is a black mark on LeBron's career.
Swept.
I mean, if you lose a 3-0 lead.
Okay.
Yeah,
If you lose a
he's gonna-
3-0
he's
lead
gone.
in the
He's
playoffs, that's a black mark on LeBron's career. But you're gonna get swept by OKC anyway. So listen, it is what it is. Whoever moves on gets swept.
I just feel like it is a black mark, but his ranking of a GOAT level doesn't change.
No, nothing can
I
change.
think everybody will
doesn't-
view
He can
him
win a
as the
championship.
same.
He can win a championship this year. It won't change anything.
I think he's
That's
like-
cemented. Like people who
he
think
is-
this guy's a goat and people who think that guy's a goat, they've made their minds up, and there's nothing at this stage
Yeah.
where you can like.
It's just
Change that.
just sprinkles on the ice cream.
Yeah,
at this
yeah.
point.
There's nothing.
It just gives me something else. Like
Now, if
Lakers like
I'm really disappointed in that because I really wanted to see LeBron versus KD. Like I wanted that to be the series.
for the culture.
Yeah.
But these old guys.
KD played what two
Honestly,
games?
Last episode we argued about KD. I don't really want to go deep into a KD argument. Boy looks like he's ducking to me.
Yeah.
Two
I don't know.
different.
I don't know.
If it was the same injury, I'm like, it's a nagging injury. Game one, it was
I
the
think
knee.
he- I think he's
all of a
more-
sudden, it's the ankle.
He did roll it though, but you can ice it for 2 nights, you'll be fine. You're in the
Yeah,
NBA.
I just think,
you got
like,
trainers and stuff.
Tape that shit up.
Yeah.
Good.
And it's the playoffs. Like
It is the playoffs, but then there was also that time he played. There was also that time he played through injury and tore his Achilles. Like I think he's just.
No,
more-
I get that.
I think
Yeah,
maybe
right.
he's just more careful now these days that he's older. I don't know, but like ducking. I think as a hooper, ducking the playoffs is crazy to say. For someone to like actually
I don't think he's ducking.
KD is like ducking
Bro, but-
LeBron is
But
crazy.
I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Like,
He's hurt. Yeah, maybe.
Number one, I don't know, bro. Like, why does every team this guy's on, his teammates hate him?
the burner accounts.
Yo, that team.
He had,
social
they said
media
they had
I'm
a
not gonna lie
team
to you.
meeting about this.
I think the season ended that day. I think the Houston season ended that day.
Yeah.
I didn't even see what was said with all the.
He was like pretty much talking about his teammates like they ain't
Yeah.
nothing.
I can't be doing that, especially if it was a young team
I'm
too.
just gonna get my stats.
You're supposed to.
And
be-
I'll say it once and I'll say it again. Kevin Durant is the worst leader the NBA has ever seen.
Yeah.
As a superstar.
Yeah.
As a superstar. The worst leader
Yeah.
as a superstar I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's fair to say.
Yeah, I can't like what's
He don't seem like a vocal leader. He don't seem like
you don't sometimes you don't have to be a vocal leader.
He's
Sometimes
like-
you
he's
can
like-
lead by example and just bro, like
Yeah, he definitely doesn't.
how many times like
He's not out there to lead.
bro, how many teams are you gonna be on that
I'm
people
gonna do
don't
my
respect
job.
you?
Hopefully, you guys do yours.
Like you're one of the greatest players of all time, and you
Absolutely.
can't, and your players your teammates don't respect you. What are you doing? What's going on in the back behind the scenes? What's going on?
They must respect him. It's KD.
No.
I think
see,
Ime's getting fired.
I just think there's some.
Nah.
No, absolutely not.
He turned them around.
Yeah.
He did, but like, bro,
He
you
took
can't
the
keep
Sandlot
talking
kids.
about your
They just-
team like
they just
that.
need some
You
guards.
gotta, you know what I mean?
They literally
Point
have
guard.
not one
They
guard.
need a
on
point
the
guard.
GM.
That's why you
We
get
said
cooked
this
by
for- we
Kennard.
said this for like
and
3-4 months.
Marcus
They need a
Smart,
point guard.
Marcus Smart getting 20 every game because you guys don't have a guard to even like. He's wide open, just chilling.
Yeah.
I said it.
Fred VanVleet's
yeah.
injured though. But
Yeah.
But
that's
he's,
just
if
one-
you knew he was injured
Yeah.
from the beginning, you
That's
should have
also just
filled
one
that
player,
role.
and like
Yo, you could have got Chris Ball for a bag.
That's what I was saying.
Stickers, bro.
All you
Like
need
you
is
know
a-
what I mean? Like you could just
Someone that someone that can control
all
the
he had
ball
to
a
do
little
was just
bit.
like bring it up here.
You said a pick and roll. Here you go, KD, 3.
He could have scored 7 points a game, bro, and that's all you needed. And for some
Would
reason,
average like 15.
the only reason I say, all right, I'm exaggerating by Ime being fired.
Yeah.
But what I think is like, bro, you don't have a good attitude. When they're losing, he kind of reminds me of KD, where you just like, well, this team wasn't ready. They quit. And I'm like, bro, that's something you could say to like in your locker room. But like, if you keep attacking your team in the media, your team's gonna turn against you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tough love situation doesn't work.
Work for
anymore.
everybody.
No.
It don't work for KD. I'll tell you that. KD don't like no tough love from nobody.
So
Yeah.
from the games that I watched of that series, when the Rockets started making those young guy mistakes, those
Yeah.
that you need that vet on your team to be like,
you
hey,
got Shepard
calm down, we
losing
got
the ball.
this.
Oh, yeah. That was
Passing the ball,
Yeah,
some
all
guys-
LeBron,
those
that's-
mistakes are on the players.
That's
That's
supposed
not. That's
to
like.
be KD.
supposed to be there and your coach. He brought you here. Now, follow through. Listen to what he's saying and calm down. Stop rushing everything. But that's where you need that vet on your team, and KD just isn't that player.
And if you looked at the stats, it seemed like nobody stepped up on the Rockets when he was out. Like, if he's out, why is Shepard taking 20 shots a game?
Who else is gonna take it?
It should be
Thompson.
like Smith or like
Somebody that's an
Jabari
all-star, right? Wasn't one of them?
Sengun.
Somebody has to
Sengun.
take some
But-
more shots, bro. You can't just keep on taking the same amount of shots. You're leading shot attempt
Yeah.
person.
No,
is
they
out.
look like a team that don't know what they're doing. That's exactly on offense. We don't know what to do, and Ime's not an offensive coach. Maybe you need to bring in somebody who can run some plays, and do something.
Regardless,
Like he don't.
Assistant coach. At least.
I think
Yeah,
Shepard's
you
just
gotta
too
have
young.
somebody, yeah.
Shepard's too young for this moment right now. Like he's
that's not his
he's
fault.
he's a bucket, but he's
That's
not
not
like
his fault. Like you shouldn't have put that on him like that. Like
I
you know
know.
what I mean? Like a
Nah,
second-year
he's-
player, you should have had. I don't know.
That's why LeBron was like a shark in the water. Like he knew, like, this guy, he could just sense the fear in him. Like, yeah, I'm taking this. When do you ever see him like full court press somebody like that? And I know it's the end of the game, but like LeBron,
That-
was like, I'm getting
that-
this deal by any means. You know what I'm saying?
When I saw that play, and then he hit the game-tying three, I was like, "Damn, is he the GOAT?" Like, it made me like that was like.
It's like, oh yeah.
All right, one more thing before we move on, because definitely got to get into Draper's career. One more thing. Would you be shocked if KD plays for a different team next year?
No.
No, it's the NBA.
What's his contract right now?
I think he has a player option.
James Harden just went to the Cavs, and they're like,
That was mid-season too, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it's just,
that's
bro. It's like he's been on every. At
was-
this
that
point,
was
these
really-
superstars, they could be
I think,
wherever.
I think that whole situation James Harden was in. James Harden went to the clip. Yo, I want to be traded. Okay.
they
All
just,
right.
they just let
the
him
next
do
day
e-
he was gone. I'm like, that was the easiest. Like, that was the easiest breakup ever. Like, this ain't working. Yo, we'll just get you out of here.
Well, he's good at that now.
He's amazing.
He's had experience.
Yo, his agent is amazing. Everybody should hire him. He'll get you wherever you want to
I
go.
don't like this place.
Right, I don't like it. But you
How's
live
Cleveland?
here. You grew up here. I don't care. I'm out of here.
I don't like it anymore.
I don't like it anymore. I want to go to Cleveland.
they did Garland dirty though.
Yeah.
They did
But
him
like,
dirty.
yo, you gotta stay healthy, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're not available, they're gonna just move on.
They're all-
But you know who always available? Our boy Jacob here is always available to be on the podcast. So I ask every hooper that comes to 806 to show the same question: where did the love of basketball come from?
Originally, my mom put a ball in my hand,
Love
Okay,
it.
okay.
and I went to my park over there with my dad, and it all started. I had like 12 hoops around the house that you go up on the door just constantly, and then I grew up playing like Kiwanis at the skate park.
Yeah.
I met Koki. My dad introduced me. He's like, Koki's the man. Shout out to
Koki
Koki.
Yeah,
is
shout out
the
Absolutely.
man.
P2P,
Yeah.
baby.
out
Just
to
playing in every league possible, and I just fell in love with the game.
Yeah.
It's funny because speaking of P2P, we've been watching you. Like, I think we watched you. We seen you grow up on the Salem court.
As soon as it's like the
Yeah.
first, I think you're the first hooper I've noticed like that stood out to me when we first got into P2P. I was like, who's that? Because you were cooking at was the tryouts. No,
Yeah,
it wasn't.
or no.
It was.
I remember going
not
to the tryouts,
but it was like.
But like you weren't trying out, but you were just there. Clearly, you were already on the squad. But I think I was helping somebody pick teams. We're like, oh, who's that kid right there? He's like, oh, he's taking. It's like, he's like,
Don't worry
he's like,
about
oh,
him.
all right. Man. I was like, because
Never
I think there
mind.
was a gym. I think it was at Lynn Tech. I think something like that.
St. Mary's.
Somewhere in Lynn, and there was maybe 30 kids in the court, and we were just like, who's that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you stood
That
out
one
that
stands
much.
out a little bit.
Honestly, I feel like I should be like a scout. I feel like I can point out like real. Like, yo,
Koki should be a scout. Honestly.
Yeah.
Koki should definitely be a
Listen,
scout.
Koki has. We talk about P2P. There's some good players that came out of a lot of college hoopers who've been playing for a while.
Sure, yeah.
We'll get to like your experience of playing the P2P, but Beverly High School. You're the all-time leading scorer in
That
Beverly
sounds
High
crazy.
School
Right.
history. And Beverly is
That's
like
great.
growing up. Beverly to us was known as a basketball school, pretty much until you got there.
Yeah.
So how does it feel? Number one, being like, yo, like your name's at the top from years after you graduate.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you know,
Cemented forever.
cemented forever. How's that feeling to be like, yo, I'm obviously no one wants to end their high school career, but you ended it on the top of the mountain. You're
Yeah.
top.
It felt great because, like, I put in, like, so much, like, hard work.
Absolutely.
Waking up early, staying up late, 2-a-days, 3-a-days. With all the coaches that I've been through with my whole career, they've seen the work I put in.
Yeah.
My mom sacrificed and my dad it felt great. It really did. It was just truly a blessing.
Yeah.
And shout out to my boy Ethan.
Yeah.
Called you the greatest Beverly High School player ever.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And I can't argue that, man. I don't think any of us can like argue it being the Beverly High
think of a
School.
better one.
Obviously, I'm biased. I was hoping you had the red and white jersey on for us, but you know what I mean.
It would have been nice.
Would have been would have been nice, but it's all right. Obviously you're the all-time leading scorer, so you scored your 1,000. How'd you score your 1,000th point?
Free throw versus Salem.
Oh,
Was it
okay.
against us? It
Yeah.
was against us, wasn't it? Oh, that
At
was dope. I
least it was
remember
a free
that.
throw. No.
Yeah.
At least it was a free throw.
It's- but
I've
it's-
seen
no,
people
I
hit
was
their
a nervous
1,000 points on
free throw,
half.
like,
half
I
court.
knew it was at 9.99. Like, the whole gym was ready to explode. And I just, it felt great. It was like a relief. And I ran over.
Yeah.
I hugged my dad.
That's dope.
Being
That was a dope
9.99, it was
moment.
like, damn, I just keep on missing and missing.
That's the thing.
Cause I missed the first one. I was like, ooh.
How hard is that will be?
Everybody said the camera's like, we're recording.
out of character.
Yeah, the nights before games, I always shoot like 100 free throws. I made like 96, and then
Out of
I missed.
100?
Yeah, I missed. I was like, uh-oh. Well, I was like, what's going on, bro?
yeah.
This is different.
Yeah.
Speaking of working a bunch of coaches in Koki, I think you're one of the first players I saw go through like the Tony Gallo system. So
Yeah.
how has Tony Gallo been like an inspiration for you and a person who's been behind your back and helped you out?
Him and his brother Trey are my first ever coaches
Oh,
in
for
basketball.
real?
Like, we started with the Premier Hoops. Like, this is when he just started, and I think I was 7. And him and his brother, like, they changed my life.
Yeah.
With the they helped me gain the love of basketball back.
That's fire.
dope.
And it was he's been on my side through everything.
You can,
And it's just-
you can see
Shout
the
out to
influence,
Tony,
like
man.
the way you dribble, the way you cook.
He
yeah.
taught me everything, like
Yeah.
pocket dribble, like all my footwork and stuff. You know.
Yeah, a player in the NBA you can closely like compare your game to. Who you think? Or you model your game after?
Well, watching Isaiah Thomas on the Celtics,
Oh, okay.
definitely. Yeah.
You lefty, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh God!
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm a lefty
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
That's dope.
Lefties
That's
do
rare.
it better, bro.
Oh, best 10% of the world.
Yep.
Best 10% of the world, baby.
James Harden.
I know James Harden's cold.
Yeah.
Being an offensive threat, a lefty, it's definitely a boost right there. Because you're not prepared for it.
I don't know if it's
unless
just
you
like
also know.
Everybody still.
I don't know if it's just your look and the fro. I get Cade Cunningham vibes. Is it just me?
Well, some people, yeah, some
Well, it's
people
definitely
say,
the hair.
yeah.
The game. I said
Oh,
the
like
game
the way
too.
he plays the game.
Yeah.
Cade Cunningham definitely plays like real smooth, like
Smooth,
his pace,
aggressive.
like-
He get to the basket whenever he wants. He facilitates. I would say Cade. Cade's a good. You guys have any? Anybody you think? I just think more like a physical guard, like a physical like.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I can't think of one like. Nah, I can't think of one because he also is like unique in his own way, especially like to think of like someone exactly that plays like him. I can't think of right now.
Yeah.
I gotta think.
And who knows? He's next level. He might
Because
change
he
it
has
up a
like
little
the,
more.
it's like a mix of certain players that come to mind. Maybe like a little D Rose, little John Wall, little,
The
physical
bigger,
guards,
more physical
explosive guards.
and then I'm trying to think of like a. You could do a little Kyrie in there too.
The handles.
Listen, I think.
I'm trying to think of like this.
I
More
think
to that too.
I think literally like if you're a hooper and you're trying to be someone who's gonna be with the ball a lot, sit down and just watch Kyrie for about 3 years straight. Like you know what I mean? Just exclusively watch him.
That's the thing. Like when I was younger.
in my belief, that's the most skilled basketball player I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I would YouTube like hoopers that I can learn from. Like sometimes the highlights will be ill. Of course, you get a Vince Carter highlight.
Oh, yeah, of
But I
course.
wasn't dunking. I wasn't gonna be dunking
Don't
like
show me
Vince
the
Carter.
highlight.
So I'm
Yeah,
like,
you gotta be
who could I
realistic
like
when
learn
you-
from? And I'd be like D Wade or like Kobe or Iverson. It was always like those type of players.
And your Beverly High time. What was your favorite game?
Ooh, there's a lot of those.
You can go through a couple of them. You have to pick one.
Of all time, was my sophomore year. I would say it was our playoff game versus Durfee. and the environment was just crazy. It was like a really hostile. Like we were, I forget, Durfee's in like Fall River, so there was like, it was only like 15 of our parents were fans.
Yeah.
Everybody else was from Durfee. They were like throwing stuff. My dad was about to get into it with one of the fans because they were all like harassing us, and then we pulled it out. We were upset.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What's your career high?
49 points
49
this year versus August.
versus August.
Yeah.
That was we were talking about that before.
Yeah, tell us a little about that. I know we're talking off camera, but
it was crazy because like in the moment I don't like think about how many points I have in my head. It's like when we sat down at halftime, I knew the score was bad. Like my teammates were even saying that. They were like, "Dude, is that like real?" I'm like, "Oh." So I don't look at the score, bro. I'm just focused on like getting my teammates involved, playing the right way. My coach told me I had more points than the other team. I was like, "What?" I didn't believe him. I was like, "Wow." And he told me I think I was
flowing.
I was 10 away from the record, and I ended up getting 14. So
Just in flow state.
it was awesome.
Yeah. Go damn
is that the Beverly high score too?
Yep.
Oh, so your name's just all up on the records, huh?
Yeah, I broke both of them.
There you go. That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's awesome.
Right?
Legit.
It was dope.
That is dope.
My coach told me I was gonna break the scoring record in 8th grade when he had to talk with me, and I did it.
Wow.
So you can just see it.
Yeah.
That's the level of faith that your coach had in you is what a star player needs.
I don't even know if it's faith. I think he just
you
saw
got,
the
like,
work.
Yeah, he said he saw the work. Yeah.
That's how you get the confidence to really like cook. You know what I'm saying? Putting that work in. It's like I've outworked everybody. So you just know you can just out.
Yeah. Shout out to Coach Karakutis and Downey.
Absolutely. Shout out to them.
All right. We talked about playing in these environments are crazy. Now, I'm pretty sure I went on a rant about it because I was upset. And I had messaged you saying like, yo, I'm gonna go on a rant about this. Hey, listen, 806 backs up his players. When I see something go crazy, I will stand up for any hooper because what happened was definitely a travesty, honestly. Something I've never seen. You guys literally had a game canceled because of online chatter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Which the Masco game.
Yeah.
I remember this.
Honestly,
this
I think all of us can like. I don't think I'm ever gonna have a Masco play on here, so I'm pretty sure I could just say it. None of us like Masco. We never did. We never will. It is what it is. It is what it is. Especially after that. Now you're off of 806 for life.
For life.
For life.
Yeah, I never liked mascot.
But
Never like no mask.
we were talking about it before. Actually, break it down how I got to the point. I think it would be easier than you say it from your words. How I got to the point where like unfortunately there was a game canceled.
So they originally made like an interview going around school. They were mentioning everybody, but like, I got like the worst of it. They were like making signs, like taking pictures off my Instagram, showing my girlfriend like that stuff's
Crazy,
not cool,
like
bro.
personal stuff. Like
Then they went on the burner account, started saying like crazy stuff about like my family, me. Like it got to a point where I had to bring it to the principals at my school because like they were scared for my safety. Because they were getting messages from like parents. They're like, "Yo, what's going on social media with all this like chatter and stuff?" They banned the students, which kind of sucked. Because like you love playing against like big opponents, like hostile crowds. It's awesome. That's what high school sports is about.
yeah,
But it just happened.
Yeah.
It just
sometimes like
so I get to the part that like, all right, player safety is 100% the number one thing.
Mm-hmm.
What I don't agree in is like, listen, have a couple extra cops in the crowd. You know what I mean? Like this is not. I grew up on Salem against Lynn Classical. You think those that plays hostile? We had to get escorted to a bus to leave the city. You know what I mean? That's part of it.
Facts.
So I didn't agree on canceling the game. That's what I was just like. I felt like that was the easiest route. They're like, all right, we don't have to deal with it. We'll just cancel it. Like, no, like. So you were a senior, like that's the last time you're gonna play Masco. So it's just like to take away from because you didn't do anything wrong. None of your players did anything wrong, and most of the Masco players didn't do anything wrong. It's just a couple bad apples in the crowd.
It was the students that they're not. They obviously don't think they're gonna get in trouble, but
And I think
they make the burner accounts. They don't know who it is.
And that's a scary. That's something none of us have to like. We're in the age of social media and AI. Listen. I saw the post and I was just like, yo, they were literally screenshotting your face and putting on things. It's just like, this is like, no, this is a kid.
Yeah.
Like you're doing this. These are kids playing. Like it's not like make your signs, make your chants, do whatever you want. But when it gets to like and then like you said now we're in AI, so now they can doctor anything. And that got
that makes things weird.
Yeah.
AI is definitely a weird territory where you could just like people could just get in trouble off of like things people create and stuff like that. It's like you don't even know what's real.
I just would have loved to see. I think we're all when I was watching, I was like, I can't wait to hear Beverly pull up the Masco and shut them up the real way. Like you drop 40 on them, there goes the memes. Who cares about a meme when you're dropping 40 on the neck? Like you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
You get the dub in 40, make all the pictures and memes you want. Like
Win, lose, or draw, they're gonna be fanned out no matter what. So I'm clear. I'm doing something right if they're still fanned out and I lose.
Listen,
Like,
they're not choosing the 12th person to me. Like,
Yeah.
they choose you because they know like that's the guy who can drop 40. On
Comes
us.
with greatness.
It
Like even though I went to their football game, like when they played my school, like you're still harassing. Like leave me alone. At the end of the day, I'm a human being. Like I'm a nice person. Like you gotta like leave me alone. Like you don't know how that's gonna affect me mentally. You don't know what I'm going through. Like I may have a smile on my face. You don't know what goes on behind the scenes.
But as you handled it very well, man. You handled it well. You didn't. I don't think I saw any back and forth from you online or anything. You just like I'll show y'all on the court, and it just really stuck that you didn't get the opportunity to show that. And like best believe, I'm rooting for Beverly against Masco next year. I might show up to the game.
Yeah, my boys Eli and Andrew they're gonna do it next
Absolutely.
year.
Make sure we got y'all, bro. Trust me. Masco, aren't there like 7 schools put together? You guys not even a real school, bro.
It's like 4 towns mixed
Stop
together.
it. You guys can get. Let me stop. Let me stop. All right, back to P2P. Speaking of playing in the atmosphere, we had
Zoo.
we had Champ. We had the Champ on here a couple weeks ago.
Champ.
I only call him Champ from now on. He got the state title, and he said we mentioned playing P2P and how the atmosphere in the crowd got him ready for pretty much any high school game he's ever played. Did you have a similar experience playing P2P where like you've been, and I think you've been playing since middle school. You've been fun. For those who know, the P2P is in the middle of Salem Point neighborhood. It's an amazing neighborhood that we grew up, but it could get a little hostile. And you're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear the crowd. You're gonna hear it, and we're gonna say some stuff. So that. That's exactly what it is. That's why everybody loves to play. That's why P2P is going on their ninth year, and we can't wait. So how did that playing in P2P prepare you for high school and beyond?
It definitely helped me because like going from like middle school, like you go to travel games, it's like your parents, other teams waiting in the crowd. Playing in P2P that summer, we were in the championship, and it was a crazy game. Like Elion had like 25, Mamadou had like 30, I had 40, and we won. And it was like a packed out. There was kids standing on like, you know where the old baseball field is?
Yeah.
They were standing on top of like the dugout. It was crazy. It was awesome. There's people on the fences, and that kind of helped me going into my high school because obviously it was nerve-wracking because I started as a freshman. Like I was like, whoa, that's a lot of people. But like, it's literally like P2P, but it's just you're in a gym.
It's the only difference. And listen, I've been to somehow, some way, I feel like these P2P games be ending better than some of these playoff games. Man, the last couple of years, these P2P championships have double, triple overtime. 1 year they had the lights go off.
That was the year. The lights went off for like 15 minutes. They had to come turn them back on.
We ain't going. We're not leaving.
Get the flashlights on.
Even the cops like, nah. Cops like, I need to see the end of this. Hold up. Make a phone call. Get these lights up. So like. Oh my God! Like I'm excited for P2P. I was gonna have Koki on here, but he be taking a lot of shine from me, so I don't know. I try not to have him on every episode. I love you, Koki. And the Knicks just won, and I want to hear it. Yeah. I'm very good at like when the Knicks get eliminated. Yo, Koki, want to pull up to the show? He's like, yeah, I know.
Every time.
Every time. We'll have him on this soon because he came with Elian, but Koki always deserves his own P2P episode. All right, you did play for Beverly. Secret. I did see you a couple times on the court, and I might have whispered the name Salem to a couple times, doing my part. Unofficially, I don't want to get Salem in trouble. Unofficially, just the little bumps, but you stay true to your city, you stay to Beverly. I respect that. Yeah. But now, First of all, let's congratulate you
Yeah.
for committing to Salem State University. So how was that process? 'Cause I'm assuming that you had a couple other colleges looking at you. So how did you hone in on staying in the North Shore and going to because people don't know Salem State is a prestigious basketball school. Like we have a national championship. I think it's women's, and we have a couple Final Fours. But how did you choose Salem State over other schools?
Honestly, just staying home. Talking to Nate Lane, because Nate Lane committed there. Shout out to Nate. Yeah.
Check your DMs.
Shout out to Nate. Me and him were talking, like, we could really build something, like staying home, like getting North Shore guys to go there. Harvey's a great dude.
Yeah, he's a
I
good
loved
guy.
Harvey. Like, they have a great academic. He's the head of academics, and, like, I will bug my teachers, so I'm going to bug him a lot with my questions about my homework and stuff. So I feel like I could be, like, connected with him. He's a great coach. All the kids on the team, like Ali, Omri, I grew up like
P2P
watching
guys.
them. Yeah, all P2P guys. I grew up watching them.
You'll be getting a message from me.
Yeah.
I grew up. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I grew up watching them. So like it's like I can play college with them. That's like a blessing, you know.
Yeah.
And financially, they were good with me. So ultimately, I just chose them.
I think that was dope. I think first, I think Nate posted it first.
Yeah, he too.
And we saw Nate. I was like, oh, all right, staying home. But when we saw you come in, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Salem State basketball just got real interesting. Like, it's kind of must-see TV. Like I'm like again, people give me a lot of slacks. I don't go as many games as I can, but like I gotta record these episodes. Like you know what I mean sometimes. But I'm definitely gonna keep an eye out Salem State's schedule. And make sure we definitely stop by because watching you guys together and Nate's a dog. That kid was a dog.
The past like 5 years, I've loved the culture of the city when it comes to basketball.
Absolutely.
Like, the North Shore
and I think P2P has a lot to do with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think 806 might have a little bit. a little bit to do with it. You know what I mean? With a little, you throw our name in the hat.
It just all came together like at the same time. I think it's just like the universe. Like this area is becoming like a hoop.
But it always has been.
Like,
North Shore has
it's always been. It always had it. But like now it's really like elevating. I love to see it.
That's dope. I honestly can't wait.
Yeah, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm blessed and I'm very excited. I can't wait.
Hell yeah. Are you like, you're about to graduate, right?
Yeah.
What are you doing to like prepare now for the next level? Are you like getting to like strength and conditioning, train? Yeah, right? Trying to
start weightlifting.
Yeah.
I've always been playing basketball against older guys, like even since I was young, so I've always been doing that. I'm gonna keep doing it. Train with Tony a lot this summer.
Oh yeah, he'll definitely get you.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Keep on going for sure.
I owe Tony another episode soon too.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Shout out Tony.
Absolutely.
What he's done for the culture too.
Absolutely. He's done for us, like legit. He's done a lot. He brought a scout, man. People come up to me on the middle of the street and ask me about Scal. Like I know him. Like, I mean, I had him on the podcast. I can't text the guy. I'm one person away. I can text the guy with the guy. You know what I mean? I can text Tony to talk to Scal. That's close. That's definitely close. No, I think
it's like the network is like.
No, it's beautiful.
The sports network is.
Oh, trust me. Just
the web.
Quick update to the fans. Like, yo, from now on, because I was waiting, because I don't like to have, like, when you guys in the middle of the playoffs, I don't want to bother anybody on the team. Now, yo, you guys going to see hoopers. Like, I have a long list of hoopers coming. There's going to be a big, I know, we're a sports podcast, but I think I can't lie that we definitely, like, lean toward hoops more than basketball just because of what the atmosphere is. So, who knows, over the next couple of weeks we'll have. We got Grosick next week. I'll just let that slip on.
Hey.
Eric Grosick, he's that'll be a good
legend.
Definitely
Absolutely a legend.
All right. We have reached my favorite part of the show. The DJ Bofka said a question.
You are now in the mix with DJ
The DJ Bofka said a question. This is a game we play at the end of every episode, Jacob. It's a simple game. I'm going to give you two different choices. You just pick one or the other one. All right? First question is always the same. Now, I'm very interested how you answer this. Let's go. Jordan or LeBron? Go with your heart. Don't try to don't look at us.
It's
Just go
all
with
about you.
Jordan.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been like,
That's my dog.
because like I think we gotta stop assuming that the young people are gonna pick LeBron because I really thought
That's
Elion picked Jordan as well, and I was just like expecting
Okay, so there is this lane
Yeah.
that understands.
that come from your dad and that's just like you could just see like it's Jordan.
Yeah, I just see all these LeBron stains. Like, stop, bro. He just complains too much from me.
Yeah.
Like, Jordan retired and came back. If LeBron retired and came back, I don't really think he would be doing what he's doing.
I mean, listen, I'm a Jordan guy, but that guy's 41. You know what I mean? I'll give him
you give him props, but like Jordan retired and then came
Oh,
back.
trust me.
Like,
You don't have to argue with me.
Repeat, retired.
and then
Repeat.
like,
He'll love
that's
the three-peats.
that'll
Because that's who does that?
that'll never be done again.
It's winning. Like
That'll never be done again.
I think we're in a day and age where like I don't understand why winning is not the most important thing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
It's a mix of like you're winning.
not the only thing obviously.
You're a winner and you're getting individual achievements
yeah.
and stuff like that. So it's like some people just win. Some people just like not to.
Robert Ory.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't want to like make it sound like he's not that good of a player.
No, he's a good player,
but like he's
7 rings is not what you expect.
Yeah,
from
exactly.
a Robert Ory player.
and then there's players that like are super skilled individuals but never won.
I think we're in, as you watch the NBA now, even college hoops. You see the players who are in it for the fame, and
for what it
in the
comes
bag and what you can get. Bro, like I miss the day. I'm in it to win. Like I don't play tic tac toe without wanting to like crush the. Like you know what I mean? I don't understand. Like I don't get. Winning is everything. Like you play to win. Like you play to win the game. Like I don't understand the like. Oh yeah, I got my 30, but you lost.
Yeah.
The 30 means nothing if you lost.
it
It
don't mean
literally
nothing.
means 0. Like you got 0 points, bro.
You can like brag about it, but like realistically,
You didn't win.
You lost.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't mean anything.
Like
Could have just had 0.
yeah.
Right? Why did it matter?
And I think that when anybody try to argue, like yes, we have the Bill Russells and people more in title, but let's be real. Jordan's 6
for 6.
6 for the 6 for 6 is what really like
Like no loss.
Yeah.
no loss, no blemishes.
People try to
the
say like the
championship, yeah.
playoffs, like, all right, you lose in a playoff series. That's like the finals is like the biggest stage.
Biggest
Like,
stage.
You
If you're
cannot
undefeated in the
hide.
biggest stage,
You
Yeah.
can't hide.
You just had that like will to win, like no other. Like
I'm not losing. Literally, like
some people have it,
like,
some people
refuse.
don't.
It's
Like,
just not going to happen. And that we call it like the Mamba mentality, that factor. It's
Yep.
only a few people. I think only a few people ever has had that crazy like
just tapping into
That
like
drive.
super,
happening.
super
And none of those people are liked. Everybody hated Kobe. Everybody hated Jordan.
except me.
No, I know. But you mean I meant as
You
like
know, not playing with them.
playing with him. Like he's not a fun person to play with. Like,
No, yeah.
Everybody hates
winning
him.
is sometimes not
Smush
fun.
Parker.
Winning is not fun all the time. Like you gotta grind, you gotta do 2-a-days, you gotta do all that stuff to win. And I think Jordan's a perfect example of that. LeBron, trust me, like you got all the stats, you got all the things. And I think the biggest thing that hurts him is that he did all of this and we still not gonna call him the GOAT.
Crazy.
He in his head he thought, oh, by the time I'm 40, like it'll be a non-argument, like it wouldn't even be close.
I don't even think it was that much of a thing that he thought he would reach. It's something that the fans would give him rather than, I'm gonna earn it by then.
I
It's
mean-
more like,
I'm almost
said it, that's
positive.
great.
I don't want to quote the guy, but I'm almost positive he said in an interview he thinks he's the best of all time.
no.
Yeah.
So, see, I know this exact quote. So it
He
was
said it. I'm pretty sure he said it.
the moment when he when they won that championship, when
Yeah, 3-1.
when he came back and says, I felt like the best player
That's
the
not-
greatest player
that-
of all time.
not
That's what it
that's not
was.
That's not the interview. I think he said it on the little show he has when he's like on 4 different. Like he's like interviewing.
Barbershop.
Oh,
Barbershop
barbershop?
talk.
Yeah, I
think he
don't
said.
watch
I think he
those.
said it on that. I
Like,
think he
okay,
pretty much
okay,
directly.
I'll give you that.
He said like I believe I'm the best player of all time, and the way he
You should
behaves.
feel like that, though.
No, you should feel like that. Everybody should feel it.
I don't think you should feel it.
I mean, if you're that top, like if you're that high up on the
on the totem pole.
LeBron James should feel like he's the best player of all
I bet
time.
your KD feels like he's.
He should not. KD should not feel like.
I know you feel like
KD
he should not.
You're
But
not.
As
If he feels that way, someone should tell him.
as a great player like that he is, he only became that great because he thinks that way. You know.
No,
what I'm
everybody
saying?
thinks of the best.
You have to think confidently in that level.
I think
to, like-
KD. A lot of. I think some of his issues is that after a certain point, he figured out like I'm never gonna be better than LeBron.
I don't think he was in competition with him like that.
Yeah,
He
you're
was
in
at
competition
the
with
beginning.
everybody, bro.
No, yeah,
He was at the beginning.
like to win for sure, but like I don't think he's like trying to be. I think he felt like he was better than LeBron. If you think of it, because he always had a bag, he was always a better scorer. I could imagine that he probably thought he was a better player than LeBron.
I always felt
James.
like Kevin Durant cared more about the art of the game than the winning of the game.
Yeah, I agree. That's the best way to put it.
But I also believe KD really cares what people say about him.
Yeah, he's definitely like
you don't
self-conscious
have
about
3
it.
different burner accounts if you don't care.
So
Definitely
a person like
conflicted.
that, you can't tell me that he's like, damn. When LeBron won with the Lakers, I'm sure they're like, damn, bro, like, come on. And the fact that he didn't get KD after he won those 2 titles of the Warriors, people didn't see him like,
Yeah,
KD,
no.
and he didn't get the reaction he wanted. I think that affected him for the rest of his career.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because he always now, I think he speaks as himself as like he knows he's that. The way he's treated now, he knows he's that. Like the villain, not the villain, but like the.
If winning
I'm
2
not
Finals
understanding.
MVPs doesn't make you feel satisfied, quote unquote, you're never gonna get it.
Yeah.
That's it.
And I think LeBron has something to do with that. Because no matter what,
He beat him. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
His team did.
I know it, but I could imagine as KD, when you've beat him, got 2 Finals MVPs, you must feel like
Problem with KD is that like
scoring
he
leader every
bounces
year.
around too much.
Also,
that
LeBron-
and
LeBron was a leader.
in every
He's
team.
not.
Yeah.
The problem is, all right. The big thing we have time. We could talk about LeBron, KD. The problem is the hate that LeBron had when we were with the Heat. You went to the Heat to win championships. You went to the guys. Blah 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 blah. You got your 2. Same thing with KD did. He went to somewhere else and got 2. LeBron went home and won that one. KD never got that one, and I feel like. When I'm looking at, when it's all said and done, and I'm looking at like who's the top 10, who's the championships, and I see KD's 10, am I comparing him to somebody else? I'm like, yeah, but he never won one without that super team.
a team that did not need him.
Did not need him. That's where it's just like, and then you went to a Brooklyn team that was nasty with James Harden and Kyrie. Couldn't get out
Played
the
like,
first round.
when they play like 12 games?
Yeah.
That was like,
Yeah.
Nothing worked out.
Forced your way out of that. Went to Houston with Devin Booker and Bradley Beal. Say what you.
Phoenix,
What did I say?
Houston.
All right, Phoenix. This is like the same squads. Phoenix.
Honestly,
With say what you want about Beal, but at the time when you went over there, didn't even make the play-in. You go to Houston, and what's going on in Houston?
That's why I
Team
think-
hates
That's
you.
why I personally think it's better to just keep on building with one team.
You should have never let Golden State.
he shouldn't have left OKC.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
Should have stayed at
They,
OKC
they,
from
had
the
a,
beginning.
they had a squad. What
And
is
whoever would have left, but just keep on building from there. Because
the money wouldn't have worked out because that's what their biggest thing was. They want to save money, so they sent away James Harden.
but I get
But
it.
you would-
also-
you
But
still-
once Harden's gone, then you good. Stay there.
Yeah, you still would have had Serge, Young, Russell Young, like Steve Adams, everybody was still there.
I don't know. It's
If he would have stayed in OKC and would have won 1 championship, I
the
absolutely
whole narrative completely
I
different.
would have put him way higher than he is right now.
100%. But
Oh.
that's a lot of players. Like if LeBron stayed at Cavs and won a whole bunch of rings just in the Cavs, it would have been crazier than what it is now. In my opinion.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
I love when a player just stays, and then maybe the team falls off, but they stick around, and then they rebuild,
Loyalty.
and they get back
Yeah.
up to like the Curry and Kobe did.
Is
They're
it
like-
weird that I just expected more from KD? Is that weird to say? I just expected more.
Number 2 overall pick.
Wait. Shout out to 4 Entertainment when we talk about Marvel and all that
4
stuff.
Entertainment.
With great power
Yeah.
comes great responsibility. When you're that great, the standard like Bro, KD's a 7-footer that moves like a guard. He was Wemby before Wemby.
Yeah.
And the fact
He's
that
the
you
first
could
of like
only,
the
unicorns.
first of all, you had to go to that team to get the rings, and then left that team and never got nowhere near close. You didn't get to the finals. You didn't get anywhere close. You didn't lose to a good team. You didn't go to like against OKC and just lost to a good team. You didn't come close.
I see him as like how T-Mac and like
KD
Carmelo-ish, like the scoring leaders, but not like you ain't getting no championships really like that. You ain't really getting
someone
no
have-
awards like that. But like,
But that's look what you just said. You're comparing KD with 2 Finals MVPs to Tracy McGrady, who's never got out of the first.
Past the first round, yeah.
I shouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah.
People should be like, that's crazy. He has 2 Finals MVP, but no one questioned that argument there.
it's
That's-
most of the way he
that's
plays.
the
What he
problem.
like. That's what he represents. He's just a scorer. Sometimes you just a score.
You gotta see who he won with too. He won with Curry,
Yeah.
Clay, and Draymond.
Andre Iguodala.
And Andre, yeah.
That was a good team.
I don't know, man.
They said it was the greatest team ever.
73 wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they
No,
lost
that team
year.
didn't win.
They lost that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
year.
yeah,
Still.
that was crazy to watch. Still.
next
I remember
year,
they're
it was
that.
them.
But the season started, they just won almost every game to start.
Oh, like what the
It's like,
That's what, like,
what is it? 2K?
it's like the Dodgers in baseball this year.
Yeah.
Like, why are we even watching it?
Like, what do you do if you're like the 15th seed and you play them? You're like,
Yeah.
just go on and try.
Like, why
Try
we
it,
here?
We'll see what happens. Just,
It looked like when Atlanta looked against the Knicks. It's not-
don't let them
Oy.
shoot.
I'm pretty sure if you look back at that season, like, I don't think Steph Curry played a fourth quarter in any game of the regular season. Like,
Oh, that one,
Maybe the
no.
ones they lost, maybe if they were
like,
close,
come on,
but
like, it's. I always love some LeBron KD talk. I even said it earlier, like I don't want to get too deep into KD stuff. I don't hate Kevin Durant. He leaves me with a feeling like, bro, you're supposed to be like top 3 of all time, and right now, I have him in top 10. But you could argue to me that he's not, and I won't look at you crazy.
I was looking at a list recently, and I know I said, I think when we were in DR, we were like talking about top 10, but I think he's like 12 for me.
I
crazy.
have him literally at 13.
Okay. I think he's like in the teens.
And it's like,
somewhere.
it's crazy because this is the last couple of years.
If
like,
I would have
yeah.
told you that I have him on 13th, that I think at the end of his career he's going to finish off the top 10 after those 2 Warriors titles, you would look at me like I'm crazy.
It just shows it's not easy.
Even in the
No, it just shows.
I gotta hire you, Eddie, as a player personnel. Like,
All
all right, I gotta move on. We gotta move on.
let's
All
go
right,
for
next
some
question.
questions. Let's win.
Even the best of the best can't do it.
Whose album are you more looking forward to? A Drake album or Chris Brown album?
probably Drake. I don't listen to Chris Brown. Like,
Nah.
nah.
I feel that. Iceman.
Nice man coming. Who you listening to? Who's on your pregame? I almost said iPod. That's how old I was.
What's on your iPod shuffle?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I used to the iPod shuffle with the Y.
That's wild, bro.
Like under the shirt too, so it doesn't like in the way.
This is what we're talking about.
Who's on the pods? Who's on the AirPods when before game? Who you listening to?
I listen to, it's like instrumental music. I do it
Okay.
for my mental. It's called Flawed Mangoes.
Oh, okay.
It's like a little instrumental stuff. So
Oh, that's what's
Yeah.
up.
That's
Huh?
dope.
I don't, unless, like when we win, then I'll listen to like Gunna and stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a celebration. Yeah,
that's my.
But you like lock
celebration.
in with like different frequencies and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. That's
Oh,
dope.
you.
yeah. Tapped in.
You're gonna be just fine. 2 a days and he's listening to classical instrumentals before the game. He's dropping 40 on you. I'm sorry. like that's crazy. All right, food question: pancakes or French toast?
Pancakes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pancakes.
Go ahead, Josh.
Pancakes, French toast, waffles. Put them in order. 1, 2, 3.
French toast is last.
Yeah.
I'll say waffles second, pancakes third.
Oh, you ain't out here. No, you ain't out here eating waffles. No
That's
lie.
the proper way it's
that's
The
supposed
only,
to be.
the only
that's a
thing I
good
would
one.
say, if every waffle was like how Waffle House makes it, it would be one.
Okay.
Well, yeah. I mean,
If every
Like,
waffle is a Belgian
It's
waffle,
got to be
to
something like
win.
that.
Yeah.
You go to these diners, like these waffles are like trash.
yeah,
Like,
don't
they're
give me no
dry,
Eggo.
Like,
I'm gonna get this ego out my face.
my argument was always that, like, yo, I've never gone to breakfast, like a diner, and someone ordered waffles. Like,
I've
it's
just literally
not,
do it every
it's
time.
not seen. I don't
Pancakes.
see it.
I've never
Other
been to
than
pancakes.
obviously chicken and waffles. That's
Yeah.
that's more of a lunch thing. Adiel thinks that counts, but it doesn't. French toast doesn't get as much love as it should. A good French toast is pretty good.
I honestly never been with someone that ordered French toast around me.
Yeah. It's always pancakes.
Yeah.
Somebody's always asking for a pancake.
Yeah, it's a very popular choice.
All right.
Good answers.
Tatum or Brown?
Ah.
I gotta ask that one always.
Probably Tatum. I would say Tatum.
I would go. I think that is
like that.
I think that's
A lot of people are gonna say Brown because of this year, but you gotta look at it overall. Like,
yeah.
It's also their style of play.
Yeah.
It's whatever you draw closer to. Like,
And like JT is like, he kind of has as good of a score that he is, and the bag he has, he kind of has like a KD like length of.
People don't realize
it's
he's
hard to
6'10".
Bro, he
He's
can
6'10".
pull up mid range and
Yeah.
like nobody's blocking that shot. Like,
he's doing like step backs with these hands. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
he's
is
also
crazy.
a lot more stiff than
Yeah.
where Brown's more fluid. So I'd pick Brown in that situation. But yeah,
The only thing I'd be disappointed if the Celtics, hopefully sounds crazy,
when they win this series,
if they don't, and you know how Boston media is, and if they don't,
split them up.
the crazy like accomplishment of him coming back is kind of gonna be swept under the
Yeah,
rug.
they're gonna just hate on him. They're
Because
like,
He shouldn't have came
he's not
back.
a year away from his. It hasn't been a year yet, and he's
yeah,
dropping 25, 30, 40-point games.
in a playoff.
Like that's really unrealistic. Like that's kind of crazy to like.
Yeah.
yeah.
And if we unfortunately underachieve, that's gonna be swept under the rug.
If we underachieve, all I'm gonna say is let's get more help. Let's get some better. Yeah, we did. I was surprised, not surprised, but like we did it with what we had, which is like good shit because it's not easy.
The team
with this roster.
The owner, the GM didn't break up the team. The NBA rules break up the team.
Yeah.
Just the rules made us like.
Then it got
couldn't afford
changed the next year. So
So
which is some hater stuff.
Celtics need a big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they need another reliable scorer.
You can't get Vucevic.
Remember,
35 years old.
If those rules were in place 10 years ago, that Warriors team does not exist.
At all. No.
Keep that in mind. So Celtics won. Like whoa.
Because look, I know it sounds crazy. I always thought the X factor was also Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
Because look, he 1 year into Portland, they already playoffs. Like you don't like. He's probably such a good like
On the
locker
Bucks
room
championship
player that like yeah. like, he
Portland's
really-
not going anywhere. They're gonna blow up that team.
Yeah, true, but like look what he did with Portland. They just lost their coach Chauncey Billups. They got Splitter. Just got School Henderson still getting it together. I don't know.
Iago Splitter is the coach.
Yeah, exactly
Yeah.
right.
For now.
Yeah.
No,
but
he's gonna be there.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
like they were horrible for like
they were trash.
6+ years.
I don't really like.
And
made
they
the
got
playoffs.
Dame. They got
Yeah.
Dame back.
And now they got
So
Dame
like,
back.
here's the issue. That all sounds great, but I don't know if you've been noticing what the Portland owner's been talking about. This boy's treating this like a Burger King franchise. First of all, none of
What does that mean?
he's cheap. He's cheap. He didn't want to spend money. All right.
You gonna pay him like a $2?
Yeah, that's exactly. First of all, they don't want
like
to.
Nuggets?
They don't want to hire a big coach. They want him lower than like $1 million, $2 million a year. They didn't fly out any of the D leagues. They didn't even give out T-shirts in the games. They didn't do. You know what I mean? Yo,
I remember the team.
they're literally talking openly about cutting costs, and this is Portland. You got a small market, so. And like I don't see like all right if Scoop becomes that player he's gone because they're not gonna be able to pay him.
I'm not really like I'm just saying how good Drew Holiday of a piece he is.
That's a good piece, but he's also
that can bring a team like this even still to a playoff.
You
Like
can push them into a championship contender.
all right.
it's crazy.
Let's remember. I think a lot of people forget Portland. Yes, okay season. Hawks, good season. Let's not forget they got a lot of wins against 9 teams that are actively trying to lose. So these 7 and 8 seeds right now in a regular year, does Portland make the play-in? Probably not, because they're playing. Atlanta Hawks won like 19 straight games before reaching the playoffs because they're playing bottom feeders the whole time, and they made them look like it was great. And look what they just happened to the Hawks. So let's just like, you know what I mean? Like I think this season, if you really look at it, if you guys look at,
We can't act like tanking hasn't been a thing in the
Tanking was never
entire
like that.
history
That
of,
was-
of NBA.
Has
They
only
got-
been
never
they-
seen it like that.
It's good they got rid of it because there was something. The Spurs, they wouldn't have Wemby, Castle,
Oh, yeah.
or Dylan Harper if tanking didn't.
They wouldn't have all
Yeah.
three.
They wouldn't have
only
had
like two.
Tim Duncan and David Robinson
That's
together
different.
back in the day.
Dave Robinson got hurt.
Got hurt. And it was that bad.
And then they tanked, dude. They could have tried their best with what they had.
And also-
they got
also-
the first round pick.
Can we see the ping pong balls get chosen, please? I don't believe
I
y'all.
am tired of this.
Can I see it?
Because that used to be a thing.
Now it's just like
now
an
it's like,
envelope. Like, can I
already have
see it?
After that Cooper Flag Mavericks thing,
Bro,
I'm
let's,
like,
let's not
yeah.
forget, LeBron left Cleveland, and Cleveland got
3 straight.
3 straight. You know what I mean? Like, what's going? Like,
It's like, bro, come on.
What's going on here?
Clearly,
if things are rigged,
It's the film.
it is what it is. But don't play in my face about
Yeah.
it, bro. At least hide it a little bit more. We're not, I hate when like the league or any sporting events or anything tries to feel like we're stupid. The fans are not stupid. We know what's going on. I might play dumb or whatever. Like, ooh, Dallas just happens to get a number 1 pick after doing the worst trade in NBA history.
There's a
whatever.
0.023% chance. There's no way it could possibly happen.
What
oh, look,
what
number
team,
1 pick.
What team this year, if they win the lottery, will you be like, oh, this rigged?
What team this year?
If they get the lottery.
OKC has a chance to get a number 1 pick, by the way.
Yeah, but
That's just
they always do.
Who else?
if it's rigged.
Because there's a lot of picks being thrown around.
Who
What like?
who had the hardest fall?
The Pacers.
Pacers.
But that's not really.
No,
that's not even that.
They
Halliburton
don't,
being
they don't
hurt.
care if the Pacers come back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was a big market team that was horrible.
The
They want a
Heat,
return of.
He wasn't horrible.
they weren't great either.
Can't think of anybody. Huh?
It's horrible.
Memphis.
Memphis, but they don't care. They want to
They
move them
don't
to that
care.
They're
Nashville.
tired. You see what they all talking about, like.
It's like all these teams are like super bad though. That's the
Yeah.
problem. Like the Wizards were terrible.
But the Wizards got
yeah.
a good little squad next year. If
I don't know
everybody
about
plays.
little squad. The guys are injury prone.
Yeah.
Yeah, 80,
Yeah.
80's not gonna. Yeah.
80 think he's gonna play what 40 more years? Like he said, I'm gonna get an MVP. I'm gonna get another championship. I'm gonna get Defensive Player of the Year. I'm
Man,
like, no,
listen,
you won't.
You give them
All those
props for all
injuries,
those.
you gotta say that to just keep yourself like
Yeah.
locked in. Like,
It's like you're already like 34. Like,
man, come on, you know, you never know.
Maybe-
LeBron's played till he's
maybe
41.
Brooklyn gets a pick. I don't think. No.
I think the NBA
They need to. They
need.
deserve-
I think Brooklyn, like, yo,
What was that about that they re-signed everyone after having the worst year of the?
Yeah, I don't know.
They won
Yeah.
20 games, and it's like, you know what? We're re-signing everyone.
I don't know what's
Run it back. I believe in this team.
I'm
They did that for a reason.
I'm kind of surprised. Like, you would think the NBA would want Brooklyn to be successful, but Brooklyn hasn't been a factor in like forever.
A long time, yeah.
All right, let's go through these questions.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right. What's worse, getting swept in the finals or losing the game 7 in the finals?
Swept. Easy. You gotta swept. You gotta go out with a fight at least.
Yeah.
I'm not getting swept. You gotta win. You gotta win some games.
Game 7 loss.
embarrassing.
You would deserve to be there. Swept in the finals. You had no business stepping on that court.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
LeBron's been swept 3 times in the finals.
So
Yeah.
other people have too, but okay.
Not Jordan.
Kobe.
Kobe's never been swept in the finals.
Mm.
Hell no. Nice try.
Not swept, you
Yeah,
got me.
crazy.
Yeah.
4-1 to the Pistons. That's the closest one.
Hey, still counts.
No, it does not.
Still counts.
He almost got us like, wait a minute. Saying stuff like we don't have Google. Bro,
Wait a second.
bro, Google. Hold on,
You don't know if you're right or not.
All right. NBA's about to add some expansion teams to the league. Which one would you rather be drafted to, Vegas or Seattle?
Seattle.
Super
Players are gonna get caught up in Vegas.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know.
They're
Yo,
See?
he's a smart guy.
They're gonna get caught
You're
up.
a good kid.
Yeah.
This is like what we said last time.
They're gonna get caught up.
People don't get caught up. It's too
football
much.
team.
And they Seattle already has a good fan base. Like
Yeah.
they're gonna want to go out there.
That culture definitely, and like they always had sporting teams, and
Vegas is
Yeah.
going to eventually turn into a sports city. They're going to.
Yeah.
The problem
We'll
is
so
they
many
have
teams.
to. They have no choice.
Yeah.
The A's are coming too.
Because
the stadium looks good. You see
It's
it?
great.
Vegas was all about
Expensive.
gambling and stuff. Now you can gamble everywhere, so there's no reason. And Vegas is expensive, so they need something to draw you. That's why there's about 4 major teams coming in the next few years.
A lot more family friendly too. They're trying to make it.
Trying.
So It's no longer the city of sin, whatever. They're trying to make it more oriented to people coming to actually for entertainment. And every league so far has a team in there. It's gonna happen, and they're gonna be okay.
Yeah, I want to see
none of them
Seattle come back, and then Gabe Payton finally get his jersey retired.
That's what
He's
I
the
can't
realist
wait.
for that.
yeah.
I
You
can't wait for
can
that.
retire to OKC. I didn't play for OKC. I play for Seattle.
Yeah.
I go to Seattle. You can retire my jersey.
Him and Sean Kemp.
Oh yeah.
I guess you can retire Sean Kemp.
I mean, you guess.
What?
He didn't do enough.
Man, Gary didn't do much either.
Sean Kemp had a 3 to 4 year window.
That he was great.
Great or good?
No,
He was
great. For those couple years. And then,
That's like
off the court stuff happened.
Apparently, all it
and-
takes is 4 seasons for you to get your jersey retired.
But that's what
happens with
Vince Carter.
How long was comparing Sean Kemp to
Vince Carter had a couple more years on that. Also, he played a long time.
He
That's
didn't
crazy.
accomplish nothing in the Raptors like that.
He changed the entire
Yeah, he created- yeah, I feel you.
what Drake did for Toronto music, he
Yeah.
did
He did
for
for basketball.
the city of Toronto.
I
I didn't even know about Toronto before Vince Carter. That's a whole different.
But there's been what I'm saying is there's been plenty of players that like just from what they did in those couple years there, they'll retire their jersey.
What
like,
I'm saying is, before there was Blake and Amari, it was Sean Kemp. And the fact that these two players are Hall of Famers, it's kind of hard to say that Kemp doesn't deserve to be at least
is he
his
an
jersey.
NBA Hall of Famer, Sean Kemp?
He might be in there. It might not.
Bro, I don't like.
like what did no
It's
offense,
okay
no
for
offense
just
to Amari, but
being a good player. Like, it's all right. Like Sean Kemp was a good player.
Sean Kemp was
I don't know if Sean Kemp is
you
a
know
Hall
what
of
is
Famer.
the highlight tape look crazy.
Nah.
You watch a Sean Kemp
Bro,
highlight tape, you
I
don't
want
even.
more, like-
He has that one legendary
it's crazy.
dunk where he dunked and he did like the little point.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
But
like
like,
his
there's like
iconic.
3 highlights, and I can't really think of more than
There's a
that.
lot. There's a,
6-time All-Star,
Okay, that's a little more than I thought.
averaging about 15 and 8.
No, sorry, can't. That can't happen. Sorry, guys. Sorry, buddy.
he didn't get no rings. He went to the finals,
Bro, I can't. I'm not putting Sean Kemp. Dude, everybody can't get in. That's why it's the Hall of Fame.
That's what I'm saying.
See, like-
Retired jersey
see,
is
like-
different than the
but
Hall of
listen,
Fame.
Hall of Fame is different than retired jersey.
Exactly. This is for Seattle, the team.
All right, I
Yeah,
might, for
that's-
the culture,
that's fair.
I might get it wrong.
Because who else do you think of when you think of Seattle?
You think of Gary Payton, Sean Kemp, and then it may be some people,
Lenny Wilkins.
Kevin Durant.
So yeah,
Kevin Durant for one season.
For that one
For
season.
one season?
That's
Nobody
it.
thinks about
That was-
that.
that was-
That's it. But then again, there's so many people who don't even remember there was a team in Seattle.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
I don't know. All right. Next question: tacos or burritos? Cinco de Mayo coming up.
Tacos.
Go.
Especially birria tacos.
Yeah,
You gotta
bro.
eat the birria.
Ooh. I got my great
Birria
beer recipe
sauce.
now, bro. It's nice.
You gotta master down. You gotta.
Oh,
Yeah.
down pat.
Alright. You know, we get hungry. We get hungry here too. You know, you can come bring us some food anytime you want.
I'm gonna pass.
Team play over here.
It's a lot of work.
All right, KD.
It's like, I'm getting my own time.
I'm gonna get my own taco. Y'all can figure out. The rest of the team's eating like by themselves.
I can figure out how to win. That's another win.
It's the art of the game.
I doubt the KD and his Houston will.
I do it for the art of it.
He seems like the minute he goes to the locker room, he puts his stuff on, and he's in the car. He's out.
Puts his headphones on. He's on
He
his
don't
phone.
talking to nobody.
No shower or anything. Just leaves.
He seems
Apparently, he
like
doesn't shower. That's what I
a-
heard.
Yeah, he's like
Antisocial.
Yeah.
He got that lotion deal now.
Yeah, I've been seeing that. He got like a little
finally,
deal. Yeah.
Off the joke of being ashy. Like,
Yeah.
So you got a bag off of it, I guess. But
Now next is give him
everybody
the
knows
brush.
it's
Give him the brush
ashy.
deal.
All right, what's more embarrassing? Airballing a free throw or getting the ball peeled in the backcourt?
Airball on a free, like, it's free. Like, nobody's guarding you. Like,
I thought it was the easiest answer.
doing
You
great.
had people argue.
I definitely argued it because it was like one is like your
Cookies.
mistake. One is like I don't know. The other one is just like damn, you let this man just take the ball.
I get
Yeah,
that.
but yeah, but like, you have a good,
Yeah.
that's your fault if you
Yeah.
get peeled. But like, you airball a free throw, like, you might have to hang it up. You can't,
Yeah.
you might not touch
Yeah.
the ball again.
I feel that is embarrassing. Then they do the air ball.
Yeah.
Nobody's like
Back then.
get peeled. Yeah, they might say something,
Yeah.
but like, you ain't really. But I just, you know what I think is like, I've seen it happen in like crucial situations where like, damn, you just got your shit taken,
Yeah.
and they just won because of it. You know what I'm saying?
Would you rather-
That's how embarrassing
Fourth
that
quarter
looks.
press.
Imagine you're down by one, you get fouled,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
airball a free throw.
Yeah, down by
Like, the next day at
He's in the
school,
second one.
Yeah.
if you got the peel in the backcourt, a couple people might clown you like, damn, they really got you.
You airball a free throw,
bro, the whole school's on
to
your
win the
neck.
game.
to win the game.
you're gonna remember that for the.
Yeah,
You're gonna remember that.
Yeah,
That's tough.
yeah, I feel it.
couldn't hold on to the ball.
That's tough. Good. All right. Next one. Would you rather have a championship ring or a gold medal?
Olympic gold medal, championship ring. Yeah.
Ring. I'd rather have a ring.
All right.
Yeah.
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 You guys agree?
Yeah, still to this day, I still view the NBA championship higher regard
Yeah.
than an Olympic
Just
medal.
look how they treat-
we just get too many Olympic medals
Look
for
how
that
they
to be
treat
important like that.
Charles Barkley and Melo and stuff, like for not ever winning a ring or
Right. That's a
And
good
they,
point. That's a
and
good
Melo
point.
has
They-
four.
Look how many medals they got. They got mad medals.
He has
like-
4 golds
They say KD's the greatest Olympian in all time.
because he got 4 as
And
well, too, right?
we were just talking about KD for like 15 minutes and we didn't mention it once.
No.
I feel, but you got to think Curry won them the gold medal.
Yeah,
Last
last
year,
one,
yeah.
You got to
was
look at these.
crazy.
Look at these teams that KD was on. And what did he do?
You're right, man. So
I think Melo. I think Melo. Like whenever you watch, like
Captain America medal was my
yeah,
favorite.
that Melo was different. It's like he was always.
There's 2 Melos.
shot
Captain
was
America
always
and
on
Hoodie
point,
Melo
yeah.
were amazing.
Yeah, but Melo, did he want to win all the time? Because he had the choice
His
to go
style
to
of
Miami,
play
but he
wasn't
decided
win.
not to.
He looked like the best player in the world when he played for USA. Whenever we watched him play it for USA, he
Yeah.
just turned it up another. He looked better than the goats that were playing amongst
Well,
them. Like it was
'cause-
kind of crazy. But then he'd go back and
I think Melo
His game
chose the
fits
bag
better.
over the wins. though.
Oh yeah, he said
and then he
that.
went to the cursed Knicks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's my favorite player. That's why.
Yeah.
As a Knicks
No,
fan.
listen, I feel
I was gonna ask that too. When you
And I
said
was a Knicks fan back then with Melo and Amari on the same team.
J.R. Smith.
J.R. Smith.
Should have never traded him. And Iman Shumpert.
Yeah.
That demoralized him.
That's certain
Yeah,
things.
that was
Like
That was.
that was like the
You
perfect.
literally gave
perfect game in
Cleveland
2K.
championship pieces. That was
Literally.
And they even said it when they got traded, like, yo, we about to get a chip. That was crazy. Yeah, I didn't understand. Who was that? Was that Phil? Was that Phil Jackson?
Yeah.
Jesus.
What's up? I don't,
Phil and
He went out
what's
bad,
the guy's?
man.
Oh, what's his name? His best friend. He used to be a Laker big man.
Rambis? Kurt
Yeah, Kurt Rambis.
Her freaking
I
Rambis.
should deserve an award for that, for remembering that. That was crazy. That was crazy NBA knowledge right there.
Kurt Rambis.
Kurt Rambis.
Yeah, yeah.
You swear the little goggles.
Hey, for a young guy, you know your stuff too, man.
Yeah,
All right.
you got it, man. Like if you
Gotta be
hit
a
the hoop,
historian.
you got
You gotta
to.
know everything.
History matters. History matters. All right. Outside starting to warm up a little bit sometimes, I guess. I just came back from DR, so I'm kind of depressed of this weather.
Today
But
was like 63.
yeah, I was at
that's nice.
I put some shots up
87
today. I
and
felt
sunny
good.
for 7 days straight.
But
But yeah, sure, whatever.
Put some shots up today. One of those days.
All right. Water parks or amusement parks?
Water parks.
For sure.
By far.
I probably wouldn't go to either at this point in my life, but
Really?
I'm done with like roller coasters.
well,
for
I-
sure.
I can't do
you don't
roller
need to be
coasters.
on a roller
I went on a
just-
roller
I
coaster.
just saw,
Nah.
sorry, Six Flags. Just in case, you're not sponsoring us. I don't care.
They got stuck.
They just got stuck, and these dudes had to walk all the way down. Bro, I would
remember
have
my first-
owned Six
my
Flags.
first time on the
It would have been
Superman
called
ride.
Five Flags. I would have owned one of them.
Yeah.
I pick one of these being.
I remember the
Here,
first
something.
time on that Superman ride, I was right there. I was next up, and the people right before us got stuck at the top, and they all had to wait there for that long. I'm like, bad shook. It's like, you can't just turn around now. Like, nah, man. I don't know. These rides I
That when
can't.
we were in high school? When it was raining and they turned off the electrical stuff of the ride? I'm like, it's not even the same ride at this point.
I don't remember. I don't remember that.
Well, you weren't with us.
I don't trust those roller coasters.
Yeah, it's like,
Like-
bro.
It's the one at Candy Lake when you're walking and just debris falls out. I'm like, clearly this isn't put
I just
together.
see one snap, like the little.
The bungee, yeah,
bungee? Yeah.
No.
No,
I've seen
first
too
of all,
many
never
videos.
gonna try to do that.
Yeah.
I've seen too many videos of things going wrong for me to be like, you know what?
It's not worth it.
It's
Nah.
not.
The most I'll go on is a Ferris wheel. That's it. I can't.
Yeah, and even
like even
that,
on a
even
Ferris
that.
wheel, like it'll be swinging.
I'm
like,
gonna be
ooh.
thinking of like, okay, if worst case scenario, how am I climbing down this?
Yeah.
It's like some of them,
I
they
don't
make
know.
them swing too.
I don't know if
Like,
it will be
Those
up
are the
there.
flip ones. That's
I don't know if I'm gonna be comfortable up there. You know what I mean? Like,
they stop the ride to let people on and off. So if you're at the top, it's kind of nerve wracking.
Yeah,
But
don't trust it.
sitting there looking down like,
oh,
Nah,
I'm a lazy river kind of guy. At this
I don't
point
play
in
with
my life.
I don't play with my life no more. Like I try to.
yeah, and
Trying to make it here.
like in my mind, the only reason I'm going on a roller coaster is if my kids want to, and knowing my kids, they don't want to go on no roller coaster.
Yeah, yeah. They're ready for all that.
They're not
I'll
gonna try to
you-
do that.
We got peer pressure
I'm not
back
gonna lie to
in
you.
the day. Like, don't,
Bro, I might ban my kids from going on roller coasters. I'm serious.
It's
I
like,
might.
for
I
what?
might.
You don't want all that.
I don't. You let them go, and now they're stuck, and they're traumatized now. Like you got to deal with that. Like I might ban my kids from going,
I'm
bro.
gonna say
I'm not gonna lie to you.
traumatized. It's like, all right, now we're going on a roller coaster again. That's fine.
You're 9 years old. You get stuck on the Superman at the top. That's gonna do something to you.
Yeah.
you didn't remember that yet.
I've been better with the people
Now we're
before
saving
me.
money.
You might be scared of heights for the rest of your life, bro.
Now we're saving money.
Nah, bro.
Back to water country we go.
Yeah, we're back in water country. That's what it is.
where everything's safe. Kind of. All right.
Water park.
Who will have a better season next year, John Moran or Trey Young?
Trae Young. John Moran's got too much drama.
I don't know where
That's
he,
the
it all
only
depends where he
thing.
ends up too.
What
Like,
team? What team is he even gonna be have?
I think he's the biggest question mark in the NBA offseason. Like, who wants him? What's Memphis doing? Because Memphis clearly want to get rid of him, and nobody wants him.
Get rid of the team.
I don't get.
The owner doesn't want to get rid of the team.
I know.
The NBA wants to move.
Adam
the team.
Silver wants to move the team to Nashville.
Imagine you
A few
own
games, too.
Imagine you own a team and you have it in your city, and the commissioner NBA says, "Have y'all ever thought about playing somewhere else?" You're gonna be like, "Damn."
Well, there's also every single player
Hates.
hates the hotel situation, which
Yeah.
is across the street from
They're
it.
in
but
the
they have to
trenches.
stay.
They're in the trenches. They gotta move. You can't say-
Everybody
if they're
can-
not- if they're not safe, they're not safe. You gotta move.
I've been to Memphis.
Yeah,
They need to move.
Yeah, they need to move.
They need to move.
And John Moran, that's not a good place for him.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Maybe
Get
that's
him
not
out
his
the city.
character.
Bring him to Utah.
He just happened to be.
like,
He got caught. Yeah.
Bring him to Utah or Miami with Pat Riley.
Miami's
can just
probably not the best
stare
idea, though.
with Pat Riley. Pat Riley doesn't let you go outside after like 7.
He'll find a way. He'll find a way.
You'll find a way. Oh, now you go
I really
nowhere.
will
Go
find a
home.
way.
Because let's not forget, because he can get the mid 20s, and like he was up there top 5 in assists too. Like he can get assists.
But again,
John Moran can,
think of the
like-
team he had back then.
That was I
And
I seen that team recently. I'm like, damn, why did they
It's-
make
it's
this?
a whole
Why
different
did they
team.
break that up? Like they had just a squad.
Yeah.
You know what the problem is with like these low market teams is when you get a good squad, you can't afford it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
That's
Nobody's
true.
watching anything in Memphis. All right, last but not least, if you was to sign a sneaker deal, would you go with Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
Okay.
Good
Okay.
choice.
I'm actually going through that right now in 2K. I'm like, the Nike deal came up. I'm like, nah, I don't.
You wow, take the
I'm going
Nike.
Adidas.
Nah.
But the
Even
Adidas
so,
got me. How do you make a flashy pass in 2K? I don't even know how to make a flash. It's like you need 20 flashy passes.
An alley-oop counts as a flashy pass.
I gotta get like 30 of those.
Even I choose Nike too. But I'm gonna tell y'all,
I don't like this.
Nike's in trouble.
With what?
The brand Nike's in trouble.
No,
They've lost every year. Back in the day, it was like Cooper Flag is probably one of the best players to come out of college in a while. He chose New Balance. Okay?
yeah, because the
So
around
back
here,
in the
too.
day, it was like
Way
Nike
strong.
got everybody.
Well, Nike has focused more on track and field and running and stuff like that. So
But they found the right one. They got Wemby,
they do.
right?
Yeah, you got the
They picked. They put all
Are
their
you
chips
gonna
in
buy
one.
sneakers because
Yeah.
Wemby has a sneaker?
Let them cook.
I didn't even know.
I don't know. You tell me. You're
I didn't even know he had a shoe.
It all depends on what it looks like. Honestly,
I thought the logo was dope. If that was a real logo,
the alien head thing.
yeah, that's very marketable. They could probably put all
I
their chips
just
on.
think Nike was just like, oh, we're Nike.
who else
All
is
we
there?
competing in is Reebok and Adidas. We got it. But now there's
Reebok isn't even a
everything.
choice.
Adidas is killing right now. Like
Adidas is
Like-
for the past couple of years.
and James Harden, Dame, Donovan Mitchell.
Rose still got his shoes coming out.
Kyrie got the new Antas.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
Where's Steph
I
Curry
know.
gonna
Really?
go?
Yeah,
So I've never had anybody actually play with them on. Like, are they as comfortable?
they're perfect.
Oh, word.
Look
Okay.
at that. You gotta play it. My dream. after what the NBA did to Kyrie.
That's the problem. Yeah.
If Kyrie just builds a brand where if Anta's the new Nike, that would be so poetic justice. Like, you know what I mean? Like, look at that. You guys try to push him out the league, do all this stuff, all this media, and then when we realize that we don't care about COVID, they just be like, oh, Kyrie, we love him. Like, he didn't just try to treat him like a crazy person for like 2 years.
Yeah, the media really tried to.
Media does that, just like forget, like, oh, we love him now. No. 2 years ago,
y'all trying to make us think that he was crazy.
ESPN does that too.
Yeah.
Like,
They love doing that.
Yeah, like
I see through all that.
Whatever for the clicks.
yeah. All right, shout outs. This is the part of the show. Just shout out whoever you want to shout out.
Shout out.
Jacob, that is your camera. Whoever you want to shout out, give your shout outs.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to my mom and dad. Love you guys. Shout out to my family. Shout out to obviously 806's show for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Love to come back and
Absolutely,
just that's
anytime.
it.
You know what would be a good one? I'm gonna give Nate his own episode, and then maybe before you guys start your college season, I'll do a dual episode.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
That sounds dope, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Vibe Entertainment. Shout out to Nerd Gods.
Shout out for your entertainment.
Shout out to Nova Skin. Make sure you get your facials. Make sure you get your skincare right.
That's right.
Shout out Uneducated MMA.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Shout out Honga.
Shout out to Coded.
Shout
A
out.
lot of brands to shout out. Y'all gotta stop paying us, bro. We love y'all. I'm joking, but any contributions helps.
Shout out Young Soldier Success Group.
And shout out P2P and Koki. We
Shout out
can't wait till that
Koki.
starts. We'll be there.
Yeah, registration just ended.
Yeah, today was the last
Today's
day.
last day of registration.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Shout out to Ethan too.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. We need to have him back.
And Koki. Yeah.
Absolutely. I've given Ethan his own episode. I was like, did I give Ethan his own?
Yeah, he's had it before.
Jacob, thank you for stopping by. It's been a pleasure to watch you play for a long time, and now we get to actually talk to you. And we look forward to seeing you for the next 4 years with a Salem State Vikings uniform.
Yeah, keep cooking.
Absolutely.
Co-host REG, co-host Stages, I'm Melly Mel. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Solo.
806 The Show is a proud member of the Vibe Entertainment family, so make sure you follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, as well as Facebook and the Gram. Leave us some comments, hit us with some likes, show us some love. You already know. It's 806 The Show.
806 The Show, yeah. Take that. 806 The Show.